And salt is the best of all spices. But we are playing FTL, we are playing Harmonopause, and we are going for streaks. We started a new Harmonopause streak on Tuesday, and we got Slug C and NGC down. So, curse us, roast us, grill us. It's the flavor of this stream. Just troll you back and be even. Yeah, I guess that's true. We'll just all troll each other and call each other friends at the end, right? So we got 2 decent wins on Tuesday. Best win is I got Slug C down. So getting that ship down in a streak is always the best. So I'm gonna random a ship, see what it is, and get started here. I know it's we have kind of a small group for the start of today. Today is Thursday, right? I'm streaming the right game on the right day. Yes, okay. So let's random a ship and see what we get. Here we go. Random ship in 3, 2, 1, and random. Slug C. We're doing all the strong C ships apparently today. So let me get a prediction going, even though there's like hardly anybody here. You 18 people or so can predict will Rand beat Slug C. It's a very strong ship. One of the strongest in the game, I think. We'll do a short little thing here, maybe 2 minutes here. It's a strong banana. That's true, strong banana. As long as you enjoy it, doesn't matter if you cuss. You do that to the games you love the most. Yeah, right? Oh, and I'm pretty sure I have some slug requests, so let's get some YouTube requests going here. What do we have? Mantis, Lanius, Stealth B Pilot, Boarding Mantis, lots of Mantis and Lanius requests. I think I have 1 Slug Pilot request from Sulfur Dragon Wolf. What a great name. Sulfur Dragon Wolf wants to be a Slug Pilot. Sulfur Dragon Wolf. Okay, maybe it's all one word. Dragon Wolf. Okay, almost. There we go. There we go. Sulfur D. Your last hard mode win was with Slug C. Well, this is a very strong ship. Its weapons aren't great, but hacking plus mind control plus a weapon that has a small chance to start fires can be quite good for crew killing. So, it's got 2 of the 3 OP systems in hacking and mind control, so just need cloaking, and the ship has max OP-ness going on. If I get 1 nebula jump, I get 11. Can I get across this way? I can. So let's go down here, up and across through here. Alright. What do we got to worry about on this ship? The one bad thing is 2 lasers isn't great at getting through 1 shield, but with mind control, hopefully should be good. Good random roll, definitely good random roll. Probably means we get Stealth B right after this or something. Oh, first jump, asteroid field auto assault ship. Okay, hack combat drone. Okay, didn't hit my shields at least. This is probably the worst fight we could have at the beginning. Don't hit my shields. Don't hit my fucking shields. Dodge my first volley, man. Killed my O2. This is a really, really fucking shitty start. Oh, fuck you, FTL. Am I dead? Okay, drone's dead. Drone's dead. Okay, I have no engines, right? Fix the hacking, then. Okay, I killed the drone blocked. Jesus, fuck, this is so stupid. Remember that thing I said where I'm gonna try to curse less? Well, that's failed. Okay, that's good. Holy shit, first jump, man. First effing jump. F you, FTL, man. What a fucking first jump. Combat drone, basic laser, asteroid field. I'm so lucky he didn't hit my shields. That was probably our streak instantly ended. But you can never take anything for granted in this fucking game, man. So much for me not cursing, by the way. Voting no. Well, you almost were right with the no on the first jump, man. 9 damage first jump, and that could have just been death. Thank you for the 23 months and 10 months in a row. Sub it, Zach Dog. Appreciate it. Slug C loves a good crew kill. Yeah, it certainly doesn't love first jump asteroid field combat drone bullshit. Jesus. Okay. Not the weapons to... Then you just gotta not be doing that shit, please. Oh, come the fuck on! Fucking L2 damage missile. Get that fucking missile down. You shitty fucking game. God damn it, I hate this fucking game. Get that shit out of here. You're taking what, 14 damage in less than 2 fights? Damn it, I hate this fucking game. Okay, we should be able to get the crew kill here. What a shitty start, man. What a fucking shitty start. Christ almighty. Okay. Alright, we should get a crew kill at least for this. Alright. Get effed, you piece of shit. So much for no cursing, man. Steel supplies. Don't give me 5 free hull damage. Okay, alright, we got the double reward. Jesus, what is that? 13 damage and 2 jumps. From 2 damage missile, asteroid field, plus combat drone. What a goddamn start, man. That fight was real messy. Well, I don't know that I could have played either of those fights any better, I'll be honest. I don't think there was anything I could have done to do better there. Oh, this game is unplayable unless you curse. Yeah, it's unplayable if I curse. Oh, jeez, man. What a frickin' start. This is one of the strongest ships in the game, and we're seeing the counter. The hard counter is asteroid field combat drones and 2 damage missiles, basically. Oh, God, a disruptor. Oh, let's try to be a hero. Okay, okay, weapon value point, huge there, or whatever that is, value point for shield value point. Shield value point just saves us a bunch there. He's got a clone base, so I'm gonna crew to kill this. I gotta get fires or something. Okay, we're gonna crew kill this. I'll let you in. I mind control you, get them all in the room, and then shoot them all. Pulls them in. Lock them in. I'm not sure if I can actually crew kill this or not. With a clone bay and a rockman and an NG. No, we're going for double reward here. Maybe. I'd have to get my rockman low and then kill him with an O2 crew kill is what we'd have to do. I think that's the only way. And if he has level 2 O2, this isn't going to work. Okay. That's our only chance for crew kill now. That's our only chance. We'll see. We'll see if this works. How much health does he have? 69, the best amount of health. Okay, you know what? I can stop him from repairing for a while. Although that might kill the ship. Actually, he's gonna kill his own ship. What happened to as intended? They weren't fun, Julian Verse. They weren't fun for me, I should clarify. And if you want to watch them, I did 4 of them, so you can go watch them, or 5. Wow, we got 13 scrap and no double reward. God, this run is a really shitty run so far. Store. And as much as it might surprise you, I actually do try to stream to have fun. Even if my fun right now is me hating this game. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh gosh, I don't want to do this. I'm going to get the second shield, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then do this path here. This would have to be a 4-chain laser ship. Every ship is intended to have 4 chain lasers. Okay, cool. Yes, missile down. Good. Okay, good. Alright, we should be able to crew kill this. Maybe not do too much damage here. We'll make a comeback. We have to. There's 250,000 cookies on the line. Okay, yes, I'm so concerned about your cookies. I'm pretty sure that's a 2 damage missile there. There. Get them all in the room. No fire. Okay, if I just kill O2, this should be the crew kill this time. Oops. So, of course it's level 2 O2. Why the hell wouldn't it be? Alright, this is fine. Don't get the missile online. If this gets the missile online, I'm kind of... Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Now, we make him break this one at a time until the O2 goes down. Rain is playing the true intended mode. Hard, no pause. Definitely as the creators intended. Put your feelings, you know it to be true. Let's not check if it's 2 damage 1 or not. Where's the command for redeem fake cookies for real cookies? Alright, this is the crew kill. It's just patience. So in the meantime, we're getting training here. Actually, I'm gonna turn this off because I want him to repair that 1 level. And we can mic control him and he'll break it again. If I let him repair and then mic control and then he breaks it, it won't do the last hull damage. But if I mic control before he does the repair, he'll break it and do last hull damage. We won't get the crew kill. So this should be the crew kill. 15 damage so far. This has been a really bad start. We need to do something really good to make up for this bad start. Okay, he'll never repair that in time. But yeah, I guess you weren't here yesterday, Julian Verse. I've said this a couple times. I guess that Tuesday. I'm not doing as intended challenges anymore because the as intended challenges were supposed to be a fun break from hard mode no pause, and I wasn't having fun. I was getting even saltier than I was at hard mode no pause streaks. So that's why I'm not doing them anymore. Basically, playing hard mode no pause and then adding another ridiculous restriction on top of it. Surprise, surprise. It's very punishing and rage-inducing, so that's why I'm not doing that anymore. Alright, store. Well, I probably can't afford anything. I don't even know if Slug Repair Joe will let me afford like a heavy laser or anything. I'm gonna sell it for repairs. And that's all. Because our next goal is to save up for a weapon. Do I want to get the weapon value? Could get hacking too. Free glaive beam or Vulcan to sell. That would have been nice. I think. Oh man, where's Sleeping Dragon and the other experienced people I ask about? What do people usually do after this? I feel like weapon value or a hacking upgrade would be good. Because 1 single damage to weapons makes us unable to do anything. I think I want to do this. Richie, thank you for the 10 months of Prime subs. Really appreciate that. Buffer for chain laser is good. Yeah, I think that's the play. Because also, if we get a 1 power weapon, we'll have the upgrade ready. I think that's good. Now we save for store to find or purchase said 1 power weapon. Hopefully. All right, safe fight. We can train. Okay. And am I gonna go for a crew kill afterwards? He's got a rock crew. I probably can with mind control, so let's cross train our dudes on everything except weapons, because we can't train weapons. So let's get this going. Does this ship start with hacking? Yes, it does, Popolitos. It's why it's one of the strongest starting ships in the game. Starting with hacking is really, really strong. Oh, I could do shield training. What am I doing? I could have done shield training. Well, shield training is the least important, so it's not that big of a deal. I missed out on it. That's right, we're streaking. What's up, Ethan? What's up, SD? Speak of the devil. Okay. Am I gonna full train all three? I'll full train all three on engines and piloting, but I'm not gonna worry about full training shields, I think. You missed the streak discussion, but your suggestion is sous vide sheep steak. Your suggestion for what? For the best steak cut or something? I don't. We have lots of food discussions, so I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Which missed discussion you're talking about. Alright. You're done on engines. Once you're done on piloting, you need to get engines next, I think. To make cheap steak tender like prime. Oh, you're saying you should sous vide a steak is what you're saying to do that. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. So what was I gonna full train shields, but it's not gonna take long to get this. What does sous vide mean? Isn't that something like cooking in a vacuum or something like that? I think it means something like that. Isn't that where you like put it in a bag and suck all the air out of it? And then you cook it some certain way? I've seen that on cooking shows. I don't know how to actually do it. And I don't know that I have the tools to do that. You have it sit in hot water for a long time after doing that stuff, huh? Is that how it works? Yeah, that sounds like that takes a lot of time. And my main criteria for cooking is first thing's cheap, second thing doesn't take me hours to do. So I have a feeling doing what you're suggesting is probably not gonna fit that second criteria for me, and sadly. But you know, it might be something for me to look into eventually. Alright, so now I think the way to crew kill is actually keep it simple, stupid, and might control the pilot, have them fight over and over in there. What do you prefer to get for the last system? Cloaking, teleporter, or drones? 100,000% cloaking, Popolitos. In my opinion, the best systems in the game that aren't starting systems on every ship, basically shields and weapons, in order are, here's my tier list: hacking 1, cloaking 2, 3rd, I prefer mind control on Harmonopause because it's easier to micro than teleporter, but there's an argument that teleporter is 3rd place. But hacking, cloaking, mind control, then teleporter. What are the other options? Then drones, then artillery is 10th place, way back in the back. Alright, so how do I finish this crew kill? If I just shoot him, will that finish it? Or do I need to take out O2? I'm gonna try to just shoot him to death and hope he doesn't start running. 51 health. Each shot does 15 damage. Oh, he's gonna kill O2 for me, potentially. 51 divided by 15. 60 divided by 15 would be 4. So I've hit him 5 times, and he has... Okay, he has enough health. This should work. I think this will work. If I did my math right. Or maybe it's only 4 shots. Yeah, I think it's only 4 shots it takes. It's math on stream, and we all know how I feel about that. Ribeye is your favorite cut. Seared hot and quick over charcoal. Nice, nice. I'd probably do that. It's just ribeye is really expensive, so That's why I don't... When I bought steak, the steaks that I cooked earlier this week were chuck steaks, which I think are probably one of the cheapest types of steaks you can get. Like leftover meat or something. Sous vide sounds like the name of a girl you would date in high school. Okay. Sous vide machine for Rand. Teleporter's your preferred strategy. That's why I like Mantis B and Lanius B so much. Yeah. They're very good on hard mode no pause. They are also very good, but they're harder to use when you're not allowed to pause. So that's why ease of execution is important when you're playing at a high difficulty, and mind control, in my opinion, is easier to execute than boarding strategies. They talk about that a lot in competitive gaming. When I watch League of Legends, when they talk about the draft, they'll say something like, I like the ease of execution of Cloud9's draft better, so I think it'll be easier to win with that build. It's kind of how I feel about mind control over teleporter. Easier to use. Okay, so they're not actually going to fight in this room, eh? Please get it. This missile down. Yes! No missiles allowed. The standard special systems, do you think that mind control does at least if it's your only system, but it's really good at supporting other systems? Yeah, I could see that. Mind control is just great. Oh, shiznit button against borders. Yes. Well, and what I'll say is, especially if you're a new player or not Hollow Shadime, builds that are easier to execute could be huge. And I even think that my anti-boarding micro is pretty darn good. But I feel like losing crew to failed boarding strats might be one of my most consistent ways that I've lost runs. I don't know if that's true or not, actually. Okay, NG's dead. Now let's see if we can finish this off. Please, level 102. Damn it. Okay, no crew kill here, sadly. Is there a way? No way to do it. I shot him too many times. Oh well. It got us more weapon training by prolonging the fight, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I normally don't combo mind control and teleporter. At least not on hard mode no pause, because then you're not getting cloaking and hacking. And of all these discussions, you know what the top two I said were cloaking and hacking. Those are really the two best. By, I think, a wide margin. I think by a lot. Cloaking and hacking is better than all of these things we're discussing. And you could argue teleporter gets you crew kills, so is better. But there's no dodging this. It's a killed or piling. 6 fuel and 2 drone parts, and I can leave before the missile hits us? No, I can't because it's asteroid field. Still, that's max consumables. I think I'd take that deal. I'm taking it, even though we take a missile here. Max consumables is pretty rare, I think, as a surrender option. Kill was only 4 to 11 more scrap. Okay. Since I've already seen my store this sector, and I know I'm not getting another one, I think it is worth taking the consumables there. Only thing that triggers you with my boarding micro is I prefer to face tank, and you prefer to vent and cower in the corner. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't even say I prefer to face tank. What I prefer is to vent while face tanking so that I buy time to not take the hull damage. But I know there's been times where I face tanked and not vented, or not vented fast enough in your opinion. But my excuse is I'm playing no pause, so it's really hard to perfectly vent crew when you're playing no pause. So to me, unless you're playing no pause, I watch FTL. I feel like you have to take that into consideration when judging my choices for dealing with borders. I really don't want to go Zoltan. I have Rock Live Mine Protection with home base, so I guess I'm doing this. Because your immediate reaction to any boarding event is pause. Yeah, and that's my defense of saying I feel like it's a little disingenuous to say you don't like my way of doing it when I literally can't do it the way you do it. So, not rapidly expanding into a dust cloud wins streaks. Nice. What's up, Britnoff? All right. So our goal is to get a 1 or 2 power weapon from this store. So I get 1 jump to see if that's a store. If it's not, then we go to this store probably. How you unlock the slug ships beside winning with a manta ship? How do you get the slug quest? You have to have a slug crew, and in slug homeworlds, you have to accept surrenders. And a random one can give you the slug homeworlds quest, I think. I believe that's right. I have enough to sell for weapons, so... You've been trying to train yourself to not pause. All your runs are tournament practice runs, so though you're allowed to pause, the more often you do it, the more time you lose. You have definitely taken some damage in boarding events because you couldn't open doors fast enough. Yeah. Pre-igniter and no weapons. Damn. We have one other guaranteed store this sector, so a little repair and save. Our main goal just has to be a weapon upgrade going into Sector 3. If I don't, we get level 2 hacking. What's up, Head Enjoyer? Accept every surrendered. If you're lucky enough to get offered a bio beam, you reject it. Okay, accept. Okay, this is Ariadna Grande quest. So free rock crew is good. And to answer your question, Popolitos, look it up. Google it. I'm sure Google will tell you exactly how to do it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Current practices reminded me. Out of the blue, recreated my stealth boot pre-igniter double glaive beam run. You hit a Sector 7 store with loads of scrap, which had the second glaive and pre-igniter for sale. Nice. Congrats on that. This is a safe fight. We can 100% crew kill this, so let's do that. At least I think I can. Yes, we let this guy go away. And then kill the second guy who boards us, which, you know, with mind control, this is really easy. You don't kill him. There we go. Put the second guy board and kill him if we can. If we don't, it's fine. Because then we can have them kill each other with mind control and then chain laser them. It's very funny you have to sell a halberd beam to do it, but it's totally worth it. Hey, memes, you gotta, if you got the chance for the meme, you gotta do it. It's the streamer rule. Oops, that was weird. Perfect. That was useful for you, only needed to unlock slug and crystal ships, and you know how to unlock crystal ships, you just didn't get lucky enough, yeah. You have to get very lucky, that's for sure. Okay. Now the way we finish this... Shoo. There it is. Good crew kill. Alright. So our only chance at the second store is if it's one of these 2 jumps. Actually, I could get any of these 3 jumps if it's not here. Because I go 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5. So, okay. If I don't see store over here, I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to beeline it to the exit to check for weapon. Store with weapon up there. The plan. It's a textbook crew kill. That's right. Textbook crew kill. Okay. Refuse. This gives us rock crew. And, okay. Do I need to hack here? I'm going to try to save by not hacking. Save the drone part. I have 19 drone parts. You know what? I'm going to do the drone part. Do it. Not sure if crew killing does us good here or not. Not sure why I waited there. Does crew killing this quest help us? And how would I crew kill? Because they have a heal bay, 2 rock crew. I might be able to. If this is level 1 O2, this might be doable. Okay, it's level 1. Alright, what we do is we keep them fighting in the shield room is what we do. Okay, I can't shoot them too much anymore. Just checked, it does. It does what? Does crew killing this get you more rewards? Is that what you're saying? Trying to keep them in this shield room as long as possible. If they're there, they're not repairing O2. No, I just don't know if I can actually stop them from repairing O2. Okay, maybe now I can actually. But then they might hang out in the heal bay. I'm unsure. It's gonna be tough with the heal bay, honestly. Yeah, he's gonna go hang out in the heal bay now. Is he going to repair O2 now? Okay. Can I stop him or no? Nope. Okay. You get some hull resist, maybe. Okay, this might do it. One dead. Will this guy live in the heal bay is the question. No, he won't. We got it. Haha. They won't hang out in heal bay because the ship isn't calm. Okay, good. Crew kill is a high scrap reward. Ship kills medium. All right, so we did. That was worth it. It was high scrap instead of medium scrap. Beautiful. You got the state spot open and got crystal crew, but you didn't get a rock home world sector. Yeah. That's trying to force that is something I tell players not to do. Okay, actually I can get a store if it's anywhere except... Actually, if as long as the second store is not here, I think I'm guaranteed my second store, because here I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I can go 1, 2, any of these, 3, 4. So we're guaranteed our second store as long as it's not here. So it's worth going for that. Because I need a 1 or 2 power weapon going into Sector 3. Well, need is a strong word. I'm looking for that one, what is it, Sleeping Dragon? 1 in 9 crew kill weapon reward is what I'm trying to force here. I don't think you've ever done the entire Crystal Quest line and you've won the cycle 4 times. There you go. I'm sure I did the Crystal Quest correctly years and years and years ago. But I don't know that I've ever done it on stream because it's just, it's stupidly random. Everything about it is just a random crapshoot to actually make it happen. You don't think you've ever opened the pod, you just never take it? Yeah. I always just get free weapon if I'm offered that event. Hatfo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And Gray Sky, I missed your follow earlier. Appreciate it. Used to be able to do it more easily by renaming a crew. Yeah, but that was still... That was just doing it on Rock C, which is what I recommend people doing anyway. You just do it on Rock C and rename your Crystal Crew Ruin, but they patched that years ago. At least we are tuned coreless and can listen to Rock Jam. True. Thank God, no more tune core shenanigans. Fish. What? Fish for surrender? Let me see how low their health is. I'm a little worried they start running if I fish, if that's what you're talking about. But I'll shoot them in here. See if I can make them fish for surrender here. He is 2 shots from dead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get him down to one hit from death. And then fish for the surrender here. Long time no see, Ash. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Doing great. I can pull him from piloting. Rock ships don't run other than one event. Okay. Alright. Alright. I can't fish anymore. That's all the fishing I can do. Can I make him kill himself by busting his piloting down to death? Yes, but it makes me lose a weapon training, so. Alright, no surrender and no weapon from the crew kill, sadly. It's actually getting the crystal. If you don't start with one, that's the hardest part. Then you need to have incredible luck, yeah. Alright, there is a store, so I can go 1, 2, 3 with the path we took. Okay, good. Please have weapons. And also please have non-crappy weapons. Okay, Burst Laser 2, let's go. Kind of expensive, but I think we take it. Yeah, we definitely take it. Do I buy backup battery? I really like backup battery. And what I can do is I can use Burst Laser 2 for one fight. This also clears it out, so that cloaking's more likely to appear. Let's go ahead and do that. I like it. I need probably 2 fights now to get the chain laser with the Burst Laser. But Burst Laser 2, amazing weapon. Yeah, the fishing got us a little bit of training, I guess. Fishing for surrender, I guess. Okay, safe fight. Heavy laser would be better. Well, it would have been quicker to get online. Alright, how do we crew kill 2 Zoltans with a heal bay? Is it killing O2, I think, maybe? Without using a hacking drone. Trying to be as, you know, greedy as possible. Okay, I don't know how to make them fight each other, actually. Might have to hack O2 to get a crew kill here. Problem about mind controlling and piloting and then shooting them in the face is that they have a heal bay. I don't know if I've done too much damage. When they're at 29 HP. I don't know how to know when they're exactly at 29 HP. I guess if I mind control, I see them. See their health. Will they get down to 29 HP? With one level 1 mind control. Ooh, maybe. They dodged one of the shots with their pilot mind controlled. Needs no dodges, yeah, well. Too much to ask for, I guess. I could hack their heal bay, I guess. That's probably the way to do it now. I'll try it again, what we just did. And if that fails, they run to the heal bay and we get them, I think. Okay, there it is. Alright. Wasted a drone part, it's fine. Civilian green. Perfect, exactly what I was hoping for. Alright, what do we got? No stores. Enough for that. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, now we're saving for cloaking, although I probably want to get Hack 2, Power, and Engines 3 before I go too hard into saving up for cloaking. So, 1 Nebula gets us 13, 12, 11, 10. Alright. So I get here at 9, we'll get all of our jumps. Empty jump is empty. There's one of our 2 stores, and I have no desire to go to a store with only 10 scrap. Voodoo Tiger, thank you for the 2 months of Prime Subbage. Prime sub reminder, thank you very much, appreciate that. You all are better at minding than me, the streamer. I need to get better at that. Don't forget to use your Prime subs. Alright, Rock Crew, blue option, backup DNA bank. Okay, not bad. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's go check for second store up here, I guess. Could be down there, and I wouldn't be able to get it, but we see more if we go this way. Solar Flare. Missile. Double offensive drones. Wow. Okay, what a freaking ship this is. For those who missed it, we almost lost this streak first jump of this run because our first jump was asteroid field, combat drone, laser. Which is about almost the worst first jump you could have. The only thing that's worse is like first jump shield hack basically is the only thing that's worse, I think. Or something that actually kills you, I guess, but it almost killed us. We took, I think it was 9 damage first jump. And then within the next 2 jumps from missiles, we were down to 15 health. So this was a very rocky starting run, especially for a ship that starts this strong. That was an auto scout. Auto scout with a combat drone, a laser, and an asteroid field. Okay, we're fighting all the auto scouts. Attempt to not use a drone part here. Why am I being so greedy with my drone parts? I have 20. Because I like being greedy. Rocky start to a run, but this is a slug ship, lol. Yes, I was wondering if somebody would make that pun, because I was thinking of making it, and then I thought, wait, I don't like puns, so I will not make this pun. So we got level 2, or first level of weapon training. Working our way up. We're gonna have a... we're gonna have a virus-trained slug here, and then I was like, wait, is there a fully trained slug you can get? And then I remembered, no, there's not such a thing. Only fully trained crew you can get are Envoy, Virus, and Kazakh, I think? Oh, we're getting unlucky with the double rewards on a lot of these events, I feel like. Oh yeah, baby, Burst Laser 2? Yep, we're lucky that the store we went to actually had a good weapon at it. Actually had a good weapon at the store we found at the end of Sector 2, yeah. You think Kazakh is fully trained? Yes, he is. Okay, I only took 1 damage, could have been worse. Question for chat. Anyone ever get a first jump map in Sector 8? You got one last night to your surprise. Do maps work in Sector 8? Showing you all the ship fights and stores and stuff? It's so rare that I see a map in Sector 8. They probably do, don't they? Sloknog is too much of a hero to need full training, that's right. Sloknog laughs at your full training. Alright, well there's a map. Okay. Alright, so there's our 1 store. Thanks for the map showing me the store I'm going to next jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So do I want that? I have clone base, so I do have manly search protection, so I'll probably do that. You have seen maps Sector 4 before? Yes, okay. Training. Who has time for training when you could be lounging in mud baths? Okay. That is a flak. Okay. Well, it delays our getting cloaking, but... who's got 2 fingers and is going to delay his cloaking? This guy. Alright, so let's get... have I ever... Thinking about, do I sell backup DNA bank? I'm not buying anything with it, which I can't buy fuel. I could buy scrap. I could get my level 2 hacking up quicker if I buy it, or if I sell it, but I don't know. I would 100% keep this if we were a boarding ship, but we're not a boarding ship. We're a slug ship. So I'm going to hold on to it for now. You like the slugs? They are such slackers. You like them because they're slackers, huh? You probably keep it. It's no big deal. Yeah, I probably am fine if I sell it, but here I wish I had hack 2. But I'm going to hack piloting weapons anyway, I think. Please don't hit my weapons. Please don't hit my weapons. Okay, they hit my battery. Okay, that's fine. Okay, good. Alright, only 1 damage missile at least. Alright, wait for the cloak now. Slugs are lovable. God. I think the word you're looking for is slimy and liable. They're like untrustworthy. That's the word you were looking for. Untrustworthy. If somebody who's untrustworthy is lovable to you, I'm very confused about your definition of lovable. Slugs are great. They always help me with the radiation in my med bay. Yeah, they love to help me out with my worrying radiation that doesn't exist. If you think slugs are lovable, I have a timeshare in Puerto Vallarta I'd like to sell you. Okay, power or save for hacking? Let's save for the hacking next. So we're going into half power, though. You know what? I'm actually going to get this because of the half power nebula we're about to jump into. Tell me more about this timeshare. It's a great deal. Nice. I totally wasn't in debt for years when I purchased this thing that I didn't actually want. You always thought it was more of a Turks and Caicos guy. I have no idea what those words are, sorry. How does one share time itself? Surely we are all doing that already. Yeah, just power everything, Mr. Auto Ship. Well, at least they didn't have shields. Quest marker next sector. Okay. I mean, like, the idea of full-grown human-sized slug manning pilot system is funny to you. Okay. So you're saying cute and lovable like a cat or a puppy. Ah, crap, they're running. Okay, this pulls pilot, and they now should not be able to run. This guy has the same weapon system as, well, we used to have. Ooh, we might get a crew kill here. I just have to be patient. Crew killing a running away ship is a little bit... what's the word? Greedy is probably the word. Dodge. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. I'll probably take damage trying to crew kill this. Let's just make the fight safe. Yeah, I've done too much damage. It's really hard to crew kill a guy running away. Like, I'm gonna kill all but one crew here. Unless they die together. So close, 1 health. So close. If the fire spreads... You know what? There might be a world where this fire spreads to here and then here before he runs out of this room. I think that world is very rare of happening, though. Okay. Cat race for FTL win. Spider-Man pointing meme fight. It isn't. You forgot we got the flag. Okay. You could buy 1/3 of a house in Malibu. Thought that was a little strange. You can buy 1/3 of a house, huh? How does that work? Is that like owning stock in a company or something? I can get the hack too, but let's see if there's an early store next second before I invest in that. Cats regularly try to scam you. For example, pretending that they haven't been fed even though you gave them their food 5 minutes ago. Scamming cats. Alright, civilian. Beautiful. All the civilian sectors. You just got a cat, so you'll get to experience that again. Currently, you're trying to introduce her and the dog. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. In England, we do part ownership. It's a scheme. You buy a percentage and pay rent on the rest, then you slowly buy the rest over time. Okay. Alright, well, I don't really want to go to a store now after getting the hack too, so let's go check the quest. How many nebulas? 7 nebula jumps gets me... Um... 13, 12, 11. So I have to go by this jump, not by... Well, actually, if I'm here in 11, I can get this in 13. So, okay, let me plan this out. Here in 11, here in 10. 10, 11, 12, 13. Would work with an uneven number of nebula jumps. So let me it's time for a little counting jumps with Rand stream here. So 1 jump gets me 13, 3 gets me 14, 5 gets me 15, 7 gets me 16 jumps. So we actually have 16 jumps. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. So I need to be here in 12. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6. Not sure if that works, but I'm going to start by trying to do something like that. Okay, outpost with a missile. Just trusting my shots hitting here and hack the missile. Trusting my shots hitting is probably not. Oh, okay. I was going to say it's probably not going to come to fruition, but hey, look at that. Yay for not OP dodging auto assault ship. Well, I timed that really poorly. Okay. Is a group of house cats called a pride. Sure. Wow, level 3 piloting. Level 3 piloting, then this guy didn't dodge any of our first... Well, not too many of our first shots. That's pretty lucky. You have 1 cat. She doesn't get along with other cats. That's pretty normal with cats, I think, right? Not getting along with any other animals. Double reward? Nice. What's up, Ben and Genev? Nice to see you live. Yes, I'm glad to also be alive. Alright. I think that actually will work. 4 nebula jumps makes this doable in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think my planned out route works here. You have 4 cats and they are really friendly to each other. Madman is a crazy cat lady? Never thought I'd see the day. Right, I'm hacking weapons here. And then micro the piloting when we fire. Go down. We're 1/18.5th way towards the personal best. Okay. Good numbers, good numbers. Alright. Alright, this now might be a crew kill. Cats are sacred beings to you, Madman. Alright, alright. Nice, nice. Do they actually get the fire out? Do Mantis do? Okay, they didn't. Perfect. Get into this room, then we might control you. Damn it. Okay, okay. Oh, they got the fire out. It's gonna be close. If something else burns down, we don't get the crew kill here. Come on. Damn, I think he'll bay burn. That was really close to the crew kill. Darn. Well, you have very good weapons. Yes, we've had pretty lucky stores for once this run. Trying to adopt them, the ones that are listed as not being something. Not being able to live with other animals are much more common than the ones that can. You often suspect that's rescue shelters being risk averse. Okay. Getting all the sea ships out of the way. Yeah, we do keep randoming sea ships. Me, I'll just sit down, cat, and I took that personally. Okay. It's surprising I don't have a pet. I don't like being responsible for other living beings' lives. A lot of responsibility to have a pet. Before you got married, you had 2 cats. Your wife had also 2 cats. We then became a 4-cat household. Then a kitten snuck in your wife's car, engine, and hitched a ride. And that's how we got our 5th cat. Our new kitty used to live with several dogs. She wasn't neutered until she got taken to shelter. Okay. Yeah, I probably, if I had a pet, it would be a cat. I'm definitely more of a cat than a dog person because they're more self-reliant and don't need quite so much attention. But it's kind of like it's kind of the same reason I don't cook is the same reason I don't have pets. The time commitment and responsibility commitment. Nice. Too lazy to get an animal. That burn down. It does, yes. That's my excuse anyway. If I ever get them to kill each other in here. I doubt we can make this happen. Only 1 health left. This would have to be a level 102. It's not. Okay. No, let's not take damage then. Okay. Hey, good reward though. Even though it's a free human. Worst type of free crew. It is a free crew. Lots of cat owners in chat love it. The kitten that snuck into a car just turned 1 a couple weeks ago. He loves harassing the other cats. Nice. Surprised the cat survived sneaking into the engine block, and isn't that kind of a horror story with cat sneaking up to get warm when it's cold, and then somebody drives off and doesn't know that it's there, and the cat falls into the engine or something. That's kind of a little terrifying to me. All right. Well, there might be a chance we get cloaking here if I don't spend any more scrap, so I'm going to be very greedy and save my scrap here. You have 2 orange tabby cats. They wrestle and chase each other all over the house when they aren't snuggling. Nice. Okay. 3 borders in my clone bay. There. Beep 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 beep. It's crazy too, especially because your wife works about an hour away and he spent an entire hour in the engine bay completely unharmed. Super lucky kitty. Yeah, no kidding. Human time. Alright, Grima. Alright. Time for a Grima. What's up, Dark Fluffle? Hope everything's going well. Shocked I'm back on streaks considering I finally did it. Well, you could say I'm a sellout. I just want to have my stream be successful. And my stream is successful when I do hard no pause streaks, at least looking at viewership numbers. So, you know, as much as I don't like money, I do like having enough viewers to make my stream feel like it's an actual worthwhile way of making a living. So, pretty good deal there, actually, since I have enough drone parts. Long way of saying I'm a sellout. Sellout for them viewers. Basically a sellout, that's right. You like when I mind control and he starts manning your systems. Alright, well. DNA Bank, does it sell for enough to get cloaking? I think it might. Don't think that's being a sellout. A lot of us enjoy watching these. Alright. Well, what's the definition of a sellout? Somebody who makes decisions they otherwise wouldn't make for money. But I mean, I was doing hard on no pause before. I don't know. Everybody has their own definition of a sellout, I guess. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3 nebula jumps gets me 9. Do I actually have a way to get 9? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I don't. I calculated my jumps, and I'm not sure if I messed it up, but I think we're just missing the route to actually get. Oh, that's a dead end anyway. So I think I got the best number of jumps I could have anyway, so I'm going to be happy with this, I guess. Buy an extra fuel. And I could buy sensors. We have at least like 5 jumps before we see another store, so I'm going to buy that in hopes that it clears it out for cloaking appearing, and then one of these 2 jumps. I hope this isn't an event store with cloaking. You have to abandon morals to be a sellout. Okay, so yeah. I was going to say abandoning your morals, which, I don't know. I abandoned my morals so long ago when I started playing this game and started cursing at it all the time, so that ship has already sailed, I guess. Nice. Selling out involves giving up on principles for money. Okay. Killed that guy. It's got a bomb. Okay, we deleted the NG. Okay, okay. So if I kill O2, this might be the crew kill. Stretch the definition of what a principle is to accuse someone of being a sellout over many different things. Yeah, yeah. Ben and Janab, thank you for the 23 months. And the reminder to use your Prime sub. You're so bad at checking that. Nice. Well, that's, in the last couple days, we've had a couple people reminding to do that. Nothing wrong with making a living. Well, yeah, but when you're on the internet, it's the place where people love to tell you what you are and aren't doing that's a sellout or immoral or something, I guess. I think this will be the crew kill if I am patient enough. FTL is all about abandoning your patience and sanity more than morals. Yeah, probably true. Alright, do I think he's repaired that enough that if he does 1 damage, he won't kill the ship? I think he has. I think so. You always hear of sellouts, you wonder what a sell-in would be. Fine. Okay, good. He'll run to fix the O2 when it gets to 25%, but wouldn't be able to fix it in time. Alright, so we should be good. There it is. So 25% auction was just hit, I guess. Just to make sure I'm going to mind control them when it comes up. Unless he ion bombs, it doesn't. I'm going to do as late as possible, though, so we can't kill the system first. Ah, crap. Okay, shouldn't have only level 1 engine, so this should still be fine. Fine, fine, you convinced me you're a sellout. Kidding, it's fine, it's fine. I'm sure I've been accused of being a sellout before. I'm sure I have. If you are a streamer who has become a partner, you've probably been accused of being a sellout. Whether it's in jest or in seriousness. What's up, Mike? How does it feel returning streaking? Well, what's funny is I'm The reason I returned to streaking instead of doing the as intended runs is I was just getting too mad at the as intended runs. So it's relaxing, return to the stress that I'm used to. I don't know. I have to fight safe with get the ion offline. Good. Fight is now safe. Being a sellout is not equal to having a job. Well, and I agree with you. The thing is, if your job is playing video games, somebody is going to tell you you're a sellout. And it's probably a little bit of jealousy talking because they also want to have a job where the job is playing video games. But, you know. As much as I enjoy this, it's not all just playing video games all the time. Although that is the bulk of it, which is nice. Better to go with the devil you know than the devil that is irritating Kappa. Okay. It's weird turning to the terrible stress-inducing streaks to get away from the terrible stress-inducing as intended runs. That's right. It's kind of weird. Cloaking with really good weapons. Alright, I'm going to do this and hope that it's only level 1 cloaking and I can hack his weapons before he gets the shot off. Good. Let that fire. Good. That's really good. What I did there. I did good job. I don't know if I go for a crew kill here, though, because with Clone Bay, 2 rocks and an NG, I feel like keeping them... I guess I got him low. I could wait for a second boarding and then maybe crew kill, potentially. So maybe there's a crew kill here. If I don't shoot him anymore. It's gonna be a challenge. I feel like the crew kill. Especially if he boards in the only room in the frickin' ship that I can't 2v1 him. I'm gonna let him repair this once. We do this and they go in there and fight. So this might work, actually. Should get the NG in there. Alright, I think we actually got the crew kill. Okay, I'm pretty proud of that crew kill, actually. I gotta wait for the cloaking to wear off, though. I think if I do this, he cloaks, yeah. People talk all sorts of shiznit all the time. Doesn't make them right. It's true, it's true. But what I will say is, I was thinking about this the other day. It's hard to not care what other people think. And when you're on the internet, you get to hear what other people think about you all the time. And I was thinking about this as well. I was thinking about, you know what, the older I get, kind of the less I care about it. But it's hard to not care completely what people say, you know? You've sold out your professional skills to have a long-term career. There you go. Did Benajaneb requests? Who are you requesting to rename, Gunther? You just put Benajaneb in there. Someone who says that is not someone whose opinion is worth listening to. That's probably a good way of looking at it, yes. I think this is an escort. No one is gatekept from playing video games for a career. Anyone can start. True. It is a store. Okay. But it's not a store with cloaking in it. Damn. If this was Fire Beam, I'd invest in it. But I don't really want to invest in Fire Bomb when I'm trying to save up for cloaking. And there's a chance that there's cloaking here, 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 or here, or here. I couldn't get that one, though. So, as much as Fire Bob is a champion of the people, I'm just going to do an engine upgrade right now. Engine I paid up for a while ago. What are we renaming? Can you tell me what I'm renaming? Because I don't see it. I don't see it. Is it just any? I guess it's just any. I'll do one of the rock crew. Not Ariadne. Benejaneb. Sorry, I missed it. Sorry. Y'all do Burger's job where you tell me the crew names. In an ideal world, we'd all care nothing for what the wider world thinks of us, but that's a lot easier said than done, for sure. God, this guy's got really good weapons and hacking. Okay, hacking and piloting. Flagship to go offline. Okay. And the level 2 hack does buy us time to hopefully get it offline. Perfect. Vintage and Ebb 2, Electric Boogaloo. It's easier to ignore people IRL. It's hard to ignore people online as a streamer when they can just make 100 bot accounts to comment insults. That is a very true statement. It's very true. I'm still gonna go for the crew kill here. This, open the door for them to all fight in this room. And do I shoot them? Right as the mic control's about to wear off, I think I will. Alright, so he's got 5 health and he has 100 health left. So it has to be an O2 crew kill, I believe. Okay, so now it's a waiting game. In an ideal world, we would all be nice to each other and all that love stuff. Yes, lovely stuff. In an ideal world, nobody ever says things like, I don't know, you're a sellout. Or, hey, bald man, you look like that guy from that show. When are you gonna start cooking meth, lol? You know, and other things that people like to say to other people on the internet. Or, lol, you're bad at video games. You should quit, sellout man, person. Let's see. It's not easy to ignore. Depends on what you are, what you're dealing with, Sleeping Dragon. I 100% can understand that. And a lot of people have it way worse when coming to what it has to do with dealing with people saying shiznit to you. In an ideal world, Rand wouldn't be cursing at video games. Wait, I thought this was your ideal. I thought you liked this. In the real world, people try to kill you on the freeway. Goodness. And this should be the crew kill. Cursing at video games doesn't mean you can't be nice to people. True, true. As a bald man, I feel you, yes. Sir Patrick Stewart playing FTL. See? That's nice! Is that Patrick Stewart, TV Guide, sexiest man alive, playing FTL right now? Alright. 208 scrap and a store. Come on, cloaking! Reward me for not spending more scrap at that store. Or for buying sensors at that store. Yes! Beautiful. Alright. GG go next, as some people like to say when we have a good run happening. Okay. Anything else I want to do with this store? Next goal is to get dodge cloak power or weapons. Probably dodge cloak power. Heisenberg playing FTL Kappa lol Kappa? In other words, you look 80. No, that's no. Ignore it's a tarp. Wow, this has been 3 civilians in a row. That's really nice. An ounce of pre-venting is worth a pound of micro. True, true. Alright. It's a good dive sector, too. Streamer always rewarded. Always lucky, never skillful. That's right. That is a lot of offense this guy has.
Fuck you.
Good, no misses allowed.
What the F?
Being 80 isn't bad. An 80-year-old can become president. Gotta respect the elderly. Okay. Has anyone found a seed with all NG civilian sectors? I don't know, Gunther. I don't know if anybody's actually gone around seed hunting. Although, if there was one person to do it, it would be Kassalian. Because we use seeding for the tournament. No double reward, sad. Alright, do I go to store with 95 scrap? I could afford a flak 1. I could afford a heavy laser 1. So yeah, there are things I'd get there. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. I have the micro counter. Let me hack the piloting. Good. Make the fight safe. Do not read this on stream. Okay. I won't. Too late. But I stopped. Okay, that was a lot of dodges. Okay. Good to know, Distal. I don't think I want to know any more details of your sentence. The other day we were watching the streamer giving out terrible advice. It was great. Pearls of wisdom like NG sectors are a strictly better civilian sector, and had a great time watching that car crash of a run. I mean, many years ago I probably would have thought that because of the preponderance of free stuff in civilian in NG sectors. I'm sure looking for seeds in FTL must be quite slow. Yeah, no kidding. That is a halberd beam. Okay. I was going here to look for weapons, so sell that piece of amazing engineering that I just can't afford, sadly. That's if Julian versus still around. And buy this! Okay, and can I get that online? I can. Do I want to? I said I was going to get cloaking hacking going, but you know what? I think I just want to do that. Now I'll save up for getting power and then cloaking and hacking and I mean not cloaking, hacking, cloaking and engines. Alright, so let's plan this out again. So it's an exit beacon dive. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will have gone through 3 nebulas. 9, 10, 11, dive. Okay, that looks really, really lucrative. Plot twist. Distal is a farmer. That's why they're looking for seeds every Friday night. Okay, good. I have a good amount of drone parts. I will sell 3. Hopefully I don't buy drone parts right after doing that, because that would be a waste if I do it that way. Banner sectors are great. The music is epic to listen to while you get boarded by Lanius. Okay, Outpost is guaranteed double reward. But that is a scary drone. Wow, he dodged literally the entire volley. Okay. It's my control pilot this time then. Better. Very nice. Wow, that was a triple hit if he... That was damage if we didn't dodge. Good fight. Against a very scary potential rebel disruptor and a nice double reward. Beautiful. After you ace that Sultan Seed run, you totally got this. Thanks, Popolitos. Okay, let's go ahead and get power, cloak 2, so we have cloak hack cycle option. And another power for second shield, and then go for engines next before trying to do like any weapon upgrades. Yeah, well, my Copley, since the Sultan Sea is what killed our last streak, I was just going by the rule I'd always done on my streaking. Whatever kills my last run is what we start with. So we started with that, and we actually did it in one try with a run that had a lot of free weapons. So, good way to start a streak, that's for sure. Jesus, these weapons. Level 3 cloaking and these weapons. What an insane build this guy has.
Come on, man. These fucking dodges.
it's the worst weapon to get offline. This gets cloaked. Damn it. Oh, he gets shot while cloaked. Get wrecked. I bet you're salty now. Who's salty now? Frickin' insanely overpowered ship for sector. Was this 5? Yeah, that was a crazy ship. It was so long since Rand lost, you forgot about that rule. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks, hasn't it? Okay, dodge first and then power next. Alright, so with one more nebula jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, dive. Okay. Engines was his dump stat. Okay. You're watching me win with Zoltan C. You watching me win with Zoltan C makes you feel good because you suck so hard with that ship. Yeah, that ship sucks. That ship sucks. Feels weird to say it, but I'm pretty sure I still agree with myself when I say I would rather play Stealth B on Harmonopause than Zoltan C. I just really, really hate Zoltan C. Playing powerless with crappy offense just feels terrible. Now, Zoltan C probably slightly more consistent than Stealth B and Harmonopause, but still, I just would rather play Stealth B. Alright, we got Clone Bay. Beautiful. Hey, wow! Emergency respirators and 45 scrap? Is that like a 70 or 80 scrap giant alien spider event? Holy shnikes, that's good. Predictions on next ship being a C variation. You love Zoltan C, but it's a challenging ship for sure. You love it? Crazy. You're crazy, Mike. What is there to love about Zoltan C? Uniqueness? Do you like it just because of its unique build? I can't think of anything that's lovable about it. Do I buy an Ion Blast? Something to, like, upgrade into as we work towards our Burst Laser 2, and if we get 8 weapon power, damn, could be good. What do you love about it? Masochism. Death. Yes. You love Stealth B? Yeah. Nothing I really care about here. Good. Makes me not feel bad about buying that Ion Blast. There's no flak that I miss out on or anything. Stealth B when you lose. Yeah, that earns you as B. Bull schnizzle. Zoltan C when you lose. Random button pressing hoping that you switched power properly. Loving that bucket is like loving pain. Glaive Beam is Mimi. You tend to enjoy the more difficult chips and the uniqueness of it in multiple dimensions. Okay. Okay. I guess I understand that. I don't agree with it, but I can understand it. I like winning and easiness. And having poor grammar. That's what I like. I could totally crew kill this, but this guy's got a Burst Laser 2 black 1, so I'm not going to worry about trying to crew kill. And I'm past the point where I feel like I need to crew kill to have chances at, like, 3 weapons, so let's just finish this run. Nice double reward anyway, so don't feel bad about not crew killing. Nice. You like that it lets you know you had a dead run by Sector 2. Okay. I know that giant alien spider jump was just sitting on a pile of treasure like a dragon. On a pile of gold, yeah. Zoltan C, likely much less annoying with pause. Yeah, it's true. Do I go to a store with 73 scrap? I mean, an automated reloader wouldn't be bad, so sure. You don't like it when your brain switches off from the run being too straightforward. You don't like that? It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Easy crew killing phase 1? Sure. That's how luxury this is. I'm luxury buying a fire beam for phase 1 crew killing. I did it, I watch FTL. I did it. Put it on my bar, too. Okay, this is a solar flare going into a dive. That is not ideal, actually. I meant to level 2 cloak. It's okay, it's okay. We'll just hack level 2 and it's fine. think I bought myself enough time to not take this missile, sadly. Well, maybe with his cloaking we do. Oh, haha! The solar flare actually just kills him. Okay. I think this burns down, doesn't it? Did I get it in time? Nice! Got it in time. Beautiful. So, why am I going there like I need to repair it? I don't need to repair it. I was gonna do an upgrade before the dive, but solar flare into dive, not ideal. But it's fine. It's a nebula dive, and we have cloak hack cycle. Your brain switching off is a reason you risk losing the run, huh? Your brain switching off is... Wait, what was I saying? Yes. Well, maybe I shouldn't say I like my brain switching off. Maybe I like to... If it's an easier run, it's easier for me to do things like have conversations with chat while streaming and not worry that I'm making a huge misplay, messing something up. So to me, it's like I can all of a sudden relax a bit. So, different people having different priorities, I guess. Because to me, an easy run is I'm now able to interact with chat more and not stress about losing a streak and all that kind of stuff. Alright, easy dive is easy. I think maybe what you love most about FTL is that it's deep enough to capture your brain and take you away from everything else in life, so you try to preserve that state of being engaged with the run. That makes sense. Sounds like you play FTL for fun. And that's the difference between most people in chat and me. I do it for a living, which is, you know, sometimes fun, not always fun. Basically, FTL is your form of meditation. You can't meditate well. It's too passive and you want to be doing something. Yeah, I'm the same as you, but my way of engaging my mind to stop thinking about real life is either reading or turning my brain off and watching other people play video games. You know, so like many of you are doing right now, probably. So I can definitely see that. Okay. But like, yeah, one of my big things is after a stream, especially one that stresses me out, like yesterday's Elden Ring stream, I have to like just sit and read for 30 minutes to an hour, sometimes just clear my brain. Alright, this guy has 8 weapon power. Don't need my control because they're immune. I'm gonna attempt to not hack here. Does the glade beam will go offline here? Does not. So we'll do this. And this will buy us the time. Should buy us the time to hopefully not take damage from this. I don't know, I might have delayed it too long. Yeah, we take damage from glade beam now. Should just cloak hack cycle, it's fine, it's 3 damage, not the end of the world. There we go. We dodged 1 out of 3 of our shots, both of our other volleys, I think. That's why we took the damage there. Reading uses too much brain. No, for me, reading is brain off. Reading is escapism. Reading is turning my brain off from worrying about... Well, for streaming, the stress comes from playing a video game, watching chat, keeping track of all the different... Like, there's a lot of overstimulation, high amounts of work, brain-related thinking. See, I can't even talk because of my brain while streaming, but reading to me is just relaxing, shut the brain off, escape into a fantastical world of magic and not real life worries. I used to read once a week at the laundromat. Now this apartment they moved you to has a washer dryer in it, so rip reading. You can't just... Oh, this doesn't connect. Why did I think that connect? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We'll just go to the store instead. Could be fun to display your heart rate on screen. Fun for you. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm seeing all of the best weapons in the game this run in these stores. Like to read on the weekends, huh? What are you reading these days? Currently, I'm reading something called Mark of the Fool. I read a lot of stuff I can get for free by being on the Amazon Kindle, $15 a month, reading club or whatever it's called. So it's a lot of lit RPG and other just fantasy stuff. I mean, I could go 2 Flak 1s and 2 Burst Laser 2s, but that's kind of side grady and very expensive when I could just keep what I have and get an automated reloader, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm buying a drone part when I sold 3 earlier, which means probably not the best, but this is a wealth of choices. This is a, what is it called? First world FTL problems. Too many good weapons, not enough weapon power to get them all. Nah, I'm not going to replace anything. What I have is going to be really good for crew killing phase 1 and then killing the ship really quickly after that. So I don't need to make any change I would make would be more expensive than just getting what I have online. Double halberd beam. Wow, this is... What have we seen this run? We've seen 2 Flak 1s in stores, 2 Burst Laser 2s in stores, now 2 halberd beams in stores. Insane, insane. Alright, let me get one weapon upgrade to have this online. How many jumps do we have? At least 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 7, 8. Wow, these weapons, I know, right? Could we do 2 Flaks and 2 Burst Lasers DPS the hell out of the ship? We could, but like I just said, that is very expensive. Why do that when I can just take what I have a badass crew killing build for phase 1 and have insane... I kind of have the best of both worlds with this build. I have really good crew killing, and I also have really good ship killing. Did I mean to hold on to that Ion Blast? Well, I just got it online, so I'm going to assume that's going to answer your question. The reason I kept it is because it is a good transition before I can afford getting the Burst Laser 2 online, and this is 8 power weapons right here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I get 8 power weapons, which the way this run is going looks likely, then yes, I did mean to keep it. The only reason I replace this is if I get another better 1 power weapon like Heavy Laser 1 or something. Next run I won't see any of these weapons all run. Probably. Probably. Missile still online. This might just kill him if we're lucky. Nice.
Come on.
Good 0 damage fight. Crew kills are good. Halberd always makes it hard for you to crew kill. Yeah, that's the reason I'm keeping the fire beam in here. We're going to swap fire beam, halberd beam for fire beam phase 1. And then we swap it back after that to kill the ship as quickly as possible. Okay. I could get the Burst Laser online. Have I already seen my 3... Yeah, I've seen my stores this sector, so sure, let's do that. So we use that Ion Bomb, our Ion Blast all of one time. Totally worth. How do I want to do this? I guess I'm going to do it this way. You learned the hacking trick from me, and it won you a lot of runs. That's why it's the best system. The one weakness it has, shot down by defense drones, good play can counter. Alright, the best thing to do would be to crew kill this without doing a lot of hull damage, which can be very hard. Wow, this ship too. Okay. And he has hacking. Okay, alright. Oh my god, look at this effing ship.
Fuck you with these dodges.
Okay,
What the F?
okay, I don't think I'm going to worry about going for a crew kill here. Yeah, just let him go and get the guaranteed high scrap reward. That. Too hard to crew kill a ship with frickin' missile, heavy laser 2, Zoltan shield hacking with my O2 hacked. Too dangerous. Okay, power. 1, 2, 3, potentially 4, 5 with a dive, maybe. We'll see. Does the hacking trick also work with boarding drones? I think it can, but I feel like with no pausing, it's harder because there's this weird delay with... I tried this, we had a viewership on Monday. I think it was one of RPG Nerdo's ships where... that was centered around using mind control against enemies and boarding drones. And when you depower a boarding drone, there's like a longer time period of the power not shifting or going. It takes longer for the drone to be depowered and repowered while it's flying in the air, I think. Mike Copley probably has more details on this. But I have a feeling getting that timing down with no pause would be harder. Because you can't just go... You can't unclick and reclick as quickly. I think there's like this delay in putting the power into the system. I think there's like a longer charge up time for a boarding drone than there is for the hacking drone. You've not seen that happen. Really? Okay, maybe that was a mod thing then. Gonna hack my O2, huh? Let's just do that then. Trust that I don't need hacking to get this fight to be safe.
Good job, Neo.
It might have been a... Or maybe I'm misremembering or something. Because it felt like there was a delay in powering and repowering a boarding drone. It felt like that when I was doing the modded run. The only thing you've noticed is that they have some momentum when you first launch them, what makes it slightly hard to use them to shoot down missiles. Okay, interesting. Something only Mike Copley would say. Using boarding drones to shoot down missiles. Oh, very interesting. Okay, no cloaking, bomb, lots of lasers. Alright, I am gonna hack your weapons here this time. Nice. Beautiful. Perfect swipe. He could do damage to me if we get hit by the ion and then both heavy laser shots hit, so let's be prepared to cloak if needed. I hate when it, on no pause, when the pop-up stops me from being able to do the swipe that I've lined up already. It's so annoying. And if I keep my number buttons on, then I'll accidentally take a surrender I don't want, so... It's kind of a lose-lose the way the whole pop-up situation works. Alright, do I take a dive for one more maybe scrap gain? How strong I am? Yeah, I think it's fine, actually. Act 3 in power. I think there's no Nebula dive. Well, I shouldn't say there's no Nebula dive, but there's very few Nebula dives that could really punish us, I feel like. Okay, so he's gonna board. Double bombs this guy has. For your friends. Okay, one stun bomb and one something else. Trying to see if I can get a crew kill here. Actually, no, I'm not. Screw that. I don't care. I don't care enough to go for a crew kill. Okay. Ion Blast is great early on. And it's not even bad late if it's like a supplemental weapon. If it gets you that 8th weapon power, you know, it can be quite useful. Speaking of, I can get 8th weapon power and get it online right now. But we're going into a dive, so... I almost clicked on the wrong one there. And double dove, which would not be a good idea. Okay, I'm controlling there. Going for a crew kill on dive ship, doesn't matter. This guy is... I didn't even realize that guy was in my ship. Alright, let's vent the darn human. Come on in and give me some fighting training, why don't you? Okay, good dive. Okay. Well, apart from jump 1, this Slug C run has not been the worst. It's been fairly smooth. Just that jump 1, wow. It really helps when you have 4 greens and they're all civilian. It really helps. Man, that's probably why this run after Sector 1 has been so smooth. So many civilian sectors. I can get all these nebula jumps too. Okay, I'm gonna get level 2 sensors because I think there might be a nebula that level 2 sensors does something for you. Maybe not. Probably not. That slugs wouldn't do for you with their blue options. Okay. Oh my gosh. Hex my piloting. Okay. Do that before the thing goes off. That is one crazy disruptor. Thankfully his offense sucks, but everything else is pretty OP about that guy. It's 5 drone power at least. Lots of good crew hacking. Thankfully didn't hack my weapons. That jump 1 and 2 were dicey. Jump 1, 2, and 3, because it wasn't like jump 3 another missile ship or something. Like the first half of Sector 1 was pretty darn sketchy, because we got down to I think 15 health, which you might not think is that low, but feels low. Right, how are we doing on power? Go shield value 1 power. Oh, I could have gotten my extra weapon upgrade right there. It's fine. Okay, that is a lot of drones. Try to save a drone part here. I don't know why I used level 2 there. I'm just gonna hack it anyway. Okay. Or not gonna hack it. We took a damage. Greed made me take damage. Okay, now we're good. What's up, Barn? GG on the 37th streak. Holy cow, I guess this is world record. Well, no, that's not the world record. Not even close. You should check out a guy called Hollow Shadaim. He has a record of 120-something wins in a row on Hard But No Pause. He is the undisputed Hard But No Pause champion of the world. I'm like number 7 or something. Or 4. I don't know. I don't know the exact numbers. I didn't pass... Did I pass Rakagak or did I tie Rakagak? I don't think I passed Britanoth, who's the 2nd highest or something. In 2019, it would have been a world record. Yeah, if only I weren't 5 years behind or whatever. I have 4 shields, but I'm still gonna hack this. No pause world record is 124. Pause world record is 126. Yeah, there you go. There's the numbers. It's pretty crazy records out there. missiles online. Okay.
These fucking dodges.
Keep thinking I'm gonna try to crew kill, and then I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about crew killing enough. Not patient enough. 37 bigger than 127 because 3 bigger than 1. Okay. Almost second best on my first cycle. Well, yeah, but I had... How many attempts did it take me to get my first cycle? So that's why I'm not getting cocky or anything. 37 is a fantastic streak, even more so without pause. Yeah, I try to... I kind of like to keep pause and no pause as separate categories. That's why I don't compare, like, Neozar and Hollow or me with Sleeping Dragon, because it's like, to me it's a different category. It's like comparing a marathon runner versus a sprinter. They both have very different skills. I don't want to say one is better or worse than the other. I think most people agree that no pause is harder, but it's, again, it's a different skill set. So I don't like to, I like to differentiate them. So that's why I usually don't you know, try to... It's like comparing apples to oranges or something, I feel like. Manly search, we got clone bait. Oh no, Grima! Oh wait, he's happy. He just got vented. You had a few days ago a hull beam, halberd beam, flak 1, hull laser 2, and hacking. Destroyed our old flagship in 1 volley. Yeah, one-shotting the flagship always feels really good. I saw pause run on YouTube and it looked vastly different. It's very different. Because when you're min-maxing with pause, you're doing... I think it's called micro-pausing is the term that... I think that's what Farb's been doing. That's what a lot of the, like, Crow and Sleeping Dragon and with pause streakers do, is you do a lot of micro-pausing things to min-max, you know, disruptor, ion pulsars and all that kinds of other interesting things. Yeah, getting 28 plus with or without pause is definitely a huge challenge. So anybody who's done it is like, with or without pause, they're tippy top of the players in the world, I think. It's one of the reasons why when people on YouTube comment say things like, you should have just done this and you would have won. I know they're trying to help and stuff, but I kind of roll my eyes a little bit. Because usually I'm like, okay, all right, thanks, Armchair General. Appreciate that suggestion. It was like a pause every 1/8 of a second. Yeah. Micropausing is a technique for tighter pauses. It's only a minor part of high-level pause technique. There you go. I've never gone for a with pause cycle streak, so I don't know all the strats for with pausing. I don't know what all the other things they do. I don't know how much is different from no pausing streaking since I've never attempted it myself. I would assume there's a lot of crossover and you do a lot of similar things. But I've never taken the time to learn the strats that I don't use in no pausing. Which maybe I should. There's probably a lot I could learn. Alright, let's get a lot of value points here. I still haven't got my last weapon power upgrade. Rand's roasting the chat again. No wonder you're here sizzling. You paid for the pause button. You're going to use the pause button. Okay. It's definitely useful basic enhancement to pausing control. I'm not sure what you're referencing there. Did I just take damage? Yeah, I cloaked late. Oh, we're talking about micro-pausing as a enhancement to pause control. Gotcha. Nope, no free humans. And I also kind of purposefully ignore with pausing because pausing becomes a habit. For those who have gotten into no pausing, one of the hardest things to do as a no pauser when you're first starting out is training yourself to stop pausing. It's like a knee-jerk reaction. Something bad happens, instantly pause. So I purposefully ignore pausing strats because they will actively sabotage my no pausing strats if I let it. That's why even when I play viewerships, I often don't pause as much as I should, purposefully, to try to make sure I'm not, you know, screwing up my no pause micro habits. So that's why another reason why I call them like very different categories, because they really are just different ways of playing the game. Some of the things that are most annoying about no pause that are not an issue with pause is aiming, beams, and microing your crew. Those are probably the two of the hardest things to relearn. Okay, 66 scrap. Did you unbuy pause from spacebar? Yes, yes. For the longest time, I didn't know how to do that, but then when I finally figured out how, with some help from chat, that's been a big help in fixing my not accidentally pausing habits. Should pull pilot here. Beautiful. Control this guy. Cloaking up for the missile if needed. Good. Just Alt-Tab into another window because technically you're not pausing. The game just stops getting processed. No, not going to do that. Although I think there's some people that have said things like, if you jump in the middle of a fight to consider running away, that should be considered a pause. But I don't think anybody who plays no pause thinks that, because there are times when you jump, see your options, and go, well, I'm screwed either way, so might as well just continue with the fight and go back into the fight. But I could see somebody thinking that's a pause. But the reason we don't consider that a pause is because when you actually pause, you can give commands to your crew, aim your weapons, open and close doors. You can actually perform actions in combat while paused. You can't do that if you're in the jump screen. So that's why no pausers don't consider that a pause. Decline. Okay, I was going to say we should have one more store here. Do I care about a store? I get another automated reloader, I guess. I should link spacebar with a past Rand quote. Okay. Glaive beam. Long range scanners. Last jump, Sector 7. Will even that convince me to not get long range scanners? What I often say is if long range scanners get you one extra jump in Sector 8 at pace for yourself, one extra ship out at pace for itself. Do I actually think that, though? So often in Sector 8, your path is forced. But if I make one choice that gets me a ship fight that it would have not been a ship fight, the long-range scanners might pay for themselves. Do I do it? I don't need anything else this run, so anything else I get is gravy, so I'm actually going to do it. This is probably not worth it, and I would accept arguments that said that's a waste of scrap, but I'm doing it anyway. Now that I see that this is a ship fight, I think I'm diving, so I'm going to say call worth because that will get me extra ship fight. Means you skip outposts. Are outposts showing as non-ship fights? I don't know that I'd agree with that because it means you skip potential outposts. This is a ship fight with an outpost. Oh, are you saying long-range scanners helps you find outposts? Because I don't actually know if outpost is with ship fight or without ship fight. I actually don't know the beacon tell on that. That is going to be a good cloak everything here. Because this is an outpost that was cloaked. So, I mean, that was a ship fight, so. Nice. Get one shot, bro. Get one shot. I think the Rebel ship outpost doesn't show a ship on arrival. Well, this outpost does show a ship, so I kind of don't like that argument. I would rather take a guaranteed ship than a chance for an outpost. Bird in the hand is worth two in the bush and all that. So I don't know that I would agree with that argument for not taking long-range scanners. I would agree with some arguments. I don't know that I'd agree with that one, though. You're wrong. You're thinking of another event anyway. Okay. All right. One more power. So this is what I like to have. Now everything else is value point gravy. I think ships that have cloaking should show white beacon with long-range scanners because it's hiding. Yeah, totally. Alright, kill your friends. Alright, save the cloak for the ASB. Okay, I timed that around the ASB, so it didn't quite get the best swipe there, but it's fine. I think we still probably kill him. I think that's a dead ship. Yes, it is. Get that fuel and score farm and go get our repairs. Nice. There are some double rewards events in civilian sectors, especially that don't know stone ship, but maybe not in Last Stand. Okay. Well, even if that did apply to Last Stand, I think I'd still prefer to know there's a ship fight over going to an empty jump, hoping it's a double reward. I don't think that gamble is worth. I think precisely on Mike's site, you've seen boarding ships that's vulnerable to auto ship should pay attention with whether the flavor text says automated ship or not. Okay. You don't have a strong opinion on scanners for Last Stand, honestly? Okay. Alright. Well, here it wouldn't have mattered because every jump was a ship fight, so I think I always go this direction anyway. Okay, mind control value point. Actually, I think I want clone value point over that. Losing crew's probably slightly more important, or slightly scarier. I'd like to get shield value point, mind control value point, and backup battery value point. Then we have all the value points. I think I one-shot this guy if I hack his shields. If he's only got level 2 piloting, that is.
Let me fucking hit him!
If he only has level 2 piloting,
man.
he will not dodge anything here. Oh my god, I just screwed that up. Okay, we dodged. I was moving my mouse for aiming another weapon, and I completely screwed up my halberd beam swipe there. And that right there is why I say beam swiping is harder on no pause, because it's just... sometimes you do stupid stuff like that. Move your beam when you don't mean to. Trying to prepare for aim another weapon or something. Okay, let's see here. I don't care about repair as much as I care about ship fights, because ship fights usually give you more scrap than repairs do. I'm gonna have this on my bar in case we have manly not enough time, so I can swap halberd to fire beam. Is that what I'm gonna do? Yes. Yes, that is what I'm gonna do. Oh man, this boss is gonna take forever to get to the base. We could get a very good amount of scrap this fight. Let's go for crew kill here. Fire beam crew kill, even though it's not enough time. That's not as many fires as I was hoping for. Not as many fires. We did get weapon fire, but it's gonna go out because of the human, I think. It's okay, we got cloak hack cycles while I'm going for this. Okay. Come on, my control, hurry up and recharge. Timing was not good. Thought these weapons were in a different order. Okay, should just be good with patience getting the crew kill here. Beautiful. Do 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 do. All right. If this were not enough time, we would have countered it and gotten our full scrap gains. Crew kill, was it worth 48 scrap? Who knows? That's probably similar to what we would have gotten for not crew killing, but it's fine. Okay, let's get those 2 value points, and we should still have a good chance of getting shield value point. Why do I have extra power? Oh, because I don't have my ion on my bar right now, that's why. Only 2 fires, need to return that thing to Walmart. Does Walmart sell fire beams? Something tells me that might be against state regulations. Empty jump is empty. Alright, at least we get this one. Okay. Okay. So we didn't get any not enough time fights, it looks like. I don't think I'm gonna go for the crew kill here. Oh god, like 2 of my shots collided with his midair. Alright, well let's just tack shields. Okay, good. Good. It's fine. You bet they sell fire beams in Idaho. Okay. Wasn't there a thing with Tesla and flamethrowers, like mini flamethrowers a couple years ago or something? Like selling some sort of flamethrower or something? What are you talking about? You just bought your biobeam from Walmart. It's on sale. Some Walmart sell firearms. I mean, every Walmart in Texas basically has a gun section, so. With the right to bear arms, it's important not to let this government stop you from your God-given right to buy a death ray. There's a weed flamethrower. It's basically a fire beam, huh? Okay. Alright. There's that value point. And for phase 1, I want this. We want this for phase 1. And level 2 mind control. And we can get some other upgrade. What other upgrade would be useful? Maybe level 3 cloaking. Maybe piloting. Nothing I need. So I'm just going to get power, because getting extra power always feels good. Alright, so here we go. So we're going to hack shields. First volley is going into missiles with fire beam. Worst hack is hacking or weapons. Shield hack is probably 3rd worst hack. Okay, and we have a repair to go away to if we have a bad first attempt. Okay, backup battery is annoying, but 100% fine. One of the better options there. And that extra power we bought actually helps against this too, so that's good. So we gotta wait for fire beams, it's slow. Okay, and let's refer to mind control in here at level 2. Good dodges. There. Oh man. Feels like we've already killed a bunch of their crew. Yeah, we took damage. No perfect phase 1, sadly. Looks like we have not dodged any ions this entire fight, is what it feels like. So I need to cloak the laser. You know what? The backup battery hack has actually screwed up our shields a couple times, I think. Okay. I control this guy, not allowed to repair that. Let him in. I can burn them. Oh, damn. Okay, looking pretty good though. I need to kill one more crew. So that guy dies and we finish him. There it is. Finish him. We want that guy to stay alive. Fuck that. Alright, we took like 4 damage. If we get a repair station, we'll pretend like we took no damage. And perfect phase 1. Ooh, we even have a store if we want it. Okay. Very good phase 1. Heard on another stream that if you level 3 cloak first missile phase 3, you have some percentage chance you also cloak the other charge. Any truth to that? Yeah, but it's not guaranteed, so I don't like it. But there are yeah, Sleeping Dragon says like an 80% chance. And if you drop your shields and do it at the last moment, which I sometimes do, it raises that chance a little bit, but I usually don't find it worth. With pausing, it's probably something you can do more often, though. Do I care about a store? I could sell the fire beam now that I'm not going to use it. Or even sell long-range scanners, so let's go see if we can get the store or not. Okay. But yes, that is definitely a thing. I think the reason it's not 100% chance is because there's like a range of time that the overcharge can fluctuate between. It's not always the same exact amount of time that it fires every single time, I think, or something like that. You pulled off the shield drop a few times without pausing now, and it always feels really good. Yeah. Feels like you're really skilled when you do that. Pausing, you can look at where the missiles are heading and decide whether they matter. You'd eyeball it at over 90% chance to cloak both with shield dropping. Okay. Power surge timings are random every time between 20 and 30 seconds. Okay. And that's the reason right there. We don't get the store, sad, but we do have a lot of extra scrap, which means I can get 4th shield. Okay. It's rare that I actually get 4th shield. Okay. Let's have that ready with all the doors open to deal with the boarding drone. 23 scrap gets us nothing. Now we're just trying to kill the boss as quickly as possible. I don't have to worry about boarding. We want to not side room bug kill their last crew if we can help it. Beautiful. No missiles this run, or this fight. Actually, I'm going to mic control you so you don't run to where the fire is. Didn't even get his drone phase off. Get wrecked. Frickin' good phase 2. And now we have Mike, Sleeping Dragon, and Britnoff talking really nitty-gritty details. And you can see why they are the people I ask for the details of FTL decisions. Arguing over travel time of missiles on their firing time, lining up with the 20 to 30 second overcharge phase. Now that is some deep diving FTL discussions right there. You blinked and you missed that phase? Yeah. We got missiles. We're saved. Yes. All right. So mic control counter. We get through the Zoltan Shield pretty quickly. We probably take the first missile. Do I want to refresh Grima? Of course we do. Grima wants to be refreshed. Why would I deny Grima his refreshing? I would never begrudge Grima his refreshing. Okay. All right. Let's do this. I might not even use fire the halberd beam depending on how much Zoltan Shield we get down with our first volley here. Not enough. So we let the missile hit.
Death by 1,000.
All right, at least it wasn't a double fire. Okay, we're through.
Oh. Good job, Neo. Good dodges.
Sadly, don't have level recloaking for this. Okay, it's fine. We got the missiles down. Okay, good. Alright, is that GG right there? I think we need another volley. Nope. GG cookie time. 3 damage, boss fight. After repairing the 4 damage from phase 1. Alright. Slug C is frickin' strong, chat. What a strong ship. We didn't die jump 1 to combat drone, basic laser, asteroid field. And that was our closest to dying, was that jump 1. Where we took 9 damage. So let's mark Slug C off the list. Slug C. We're gonna get all the C ships apparently on this streak to start. You only need to fail 3 evade rolls to take 3 damage from the missiles, whereas you need to fail 6 or 7 to take that much damage from the laser oversurge. Are you saying you like to cloak the first missile sleeping dragon? I guess with 4 shields, that's a discussion I've had before. Let's check that score. Over 6k. I'm still kind of... It's a situational thing for me, but I almost always will let the first missile hit and cloak the second laser because it almost always coincides with the missile. So, you cloak the first missile at level 3 every time. Okay. Over 2k scrap, 107 beacons explored, 51 ships defeated. Not that much free stuff, especially with how many crew kills we got. That seems a little unlucky, but I'll take the win. And Slug C, really strong run. Great run, was enjoyable to watch. Gotta go right now, have a good one. All right, we'll see you later, Popolitos. Well, I'm gonna enjoy my cookie. I'm gonna stand up to stretch. Y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack, grab your own cookie. When we come back, we'll random another ship. See if we can keep the streak going. And maybe die on Stealth B. We'll see. But y'all enjoy chair ad time. I'll be back in just a bit, my friends.